work all weekend and make sure that we've exhausted every resource to come up with something that everybody's good with.
Lawmakers are expecting to burn the midnight oil tonight as they work to craft a budget that can survive a gubernatorial veto. WMTW News 8 political reporter Paul Merrill shows us just how little time is left if Maine is going to avoid a state government shutdown.
Just to show you that it is crunch time, if a budget passes tonight, it would take as many as 10 days to physically print it. That brings us to Monday the 15th. The governor's office then has 10 days to sign it or veto it. We skip a Sunday, so that brings us to Friday, June 26th. You see there is very little wiggle room left before the beginning of July.
And every day that ticks past, it really gets to an alarming place where we are risking a lot and the stakes are high.
The budget deal that Democratic House Speaker Mark Eves has hammered out with Republican Senate President Mike Thibodeau still stands, but there's no point in passing it. That's because right now it doesn't have enough support to survive an almost certain gubernatorial veto.
I mean, we don't want to get in a situation where we're delaying the inevitable. Everybody's at the table. We're still looking for, again, you know, some sort of give and take that gets us all to yes.
Speaker Eves and Republican House Minority Leader Ken Fredette have been in talks all week. The two House leaders are stuck on the issue of income tax cuts. Fredette feels like Democrats and Senate Republicans have shut House Republicans out of the process.
But unfortunately, what happens is the building of a budget starts at a very slow pace at the beginning of session, and you do the tough stuff at the end. And unfortunately, when they get to that tough stuff like income tax reform and welfare reform, they left the House Republicans out of the process, and they put themselves in this position.
Details are being worked out at late hours and behind closed doors. President Thibodeau and Speaker Eves are pushing back at the notion that this budget is being negotiated in secret.
I would not characterize it in that way. I think people are working very hard. We're trying to find a pathway forward that we can all agree on. In divided government, that is very difficult.
None of the doors are locked, and anybody that wants to be here at midnight is welcome to be.
Lawmakers are expecting to be here into tonight and possibly through the weekend. In Augusta, Paul Merrill, WMTW News 8.